Welcome to This Week in Wynncraft. I'm your host Sugo, and today we'll be going over a decent amount of stuff to show you what happened this week in Wynncraft. That's right. Before we begin, to everyone who's watching this and who's been watching for a while, I wanna know, in this episode, in episode 4, I actually use different shaders, and I want to know which one looks better, this or episode 4. So please leave a comment down below, and that will help me decide what to use in future episodes a lot more. Alright, so let's go into major news, including changelog, patches, and highlights. Alright, so this week followed the patch, and post that there have been some minor changelog that followed the patch as well. I will highlight those for this episode. This is mostly just some number tweaks and bug fixes, but transparency is key. On to the build showcase. This week's build showcase is actually a build style I made a long time ago as a meme. This is called Altar Surf. But the thing is, after the Battle Monk buffs, this actually became decent, and thanks to the work done by Divine Intellect, it is now called Advanced Altar Surf. Or Schizophrenic Surf, whatever you guys want to call it. And I will credit Divine Intellect for the build I'm showcasing and the research he's put into this playstyle. I did not think this playstyle could be improved, but he took it and made it to the next level, so huge credits to him. I will cover this more when I make a tutorial for it, but keep in mind, play this at a high click speed. According to him, it's for 12 or around 12 click speed, so keep that in mind. Now make sure you can proc your generalist correctly and alongside keeping bash active as much as possible. I will also credit a YouTube video in the description alongside showcasing the screenshot for it for somebody else who also put some work into this playstyle, and huge shout out to them as well. What's going on with wars and guilds? This week, I'd like to cover up some biased coverage I had on last week's guild coverage. And I humbly apologize to HOC. The story I was given was leaning towards one side more than the other, and after some discussion and research, here's what I have to say. HOC is a very friendly and welcoming guild, and the screenshots portrayed in the last guild coverage were more so a particular member of the guild getting frustrated while warring and hurling insults at the other guild member from DVS. However, this action should not reflect on the entire guild, and their guild leader has also specifically informed the other members to not harass other guilds and be as non-toxic as possible. Unfortunately, the screenshots were a result of how that can't always be enforced completely, and I understand that as honestly, as someone who did used to manage servers and groups in the past, it is a little difficult to completely enforce how you want people to behave, so I get your pain. Now, to end this off, HOC does not enjoy or do not want any drama, and they want to distance themselves from it. So this is the last time I will be bringing this entire topic up, and overall I do believe HOC is a really nice guild, and the last drama was just a result of some frustration, and I want to convene my deepest apologies for unintentionally portraying them in a bad light. I will do better next time. As per DVS, they could also be at fault for all I know, but this drama is now long gone, so it's not worth covering anymore. This was a follow-up I wanted to discuss due to my mistakes in the previous coverage. On to the aspects and item loot pools this week. Here are the aspect pool this week, and here is the loot pool this week. For loot running, I suggest running either Carcass for the warps that are in the loot pool, or Sky Island if you are shiny hunting, because that Fatal has a really good shiny tracker and Fatal is a good weapon. Raid meta updates. This week with the new patch, we actually did get a new raid meta update. Believe it or not, Palpatine is back. Chart spam is back. This new variant of chart spam, utilize it. Raid meta updates. This week with the new patch, we actually did get a new raid meta update. Believe it or not, Palpatine is back. Chart spam is back. This new variant of chart spam utilizes triple charge or quadruple charge based on how fast you cast, and then uppercut and generalist bash to get as high damage as possible, where the bash is always active while you keep charging, and then you get the battle monk buffs and the fallen multipliers alongside this to deal very high damage. I will link an Alcatraz build in the description by Coffee26. On to the major guide changes. Here are the changes for the week for the build guide. On to the drama coverage. This drama is between two very big guilds this week. Finally, it's not a community feedback slop. I should not laugh about this drama. Equatus and Avicia. And this is an intense drama. So let's get into what happened. So it all started with Evo having a warring event. They were using a bot to track the war count, and some members of AQ, particularly a member by the name of Iceberger, started. Sorry if I got that name wrong. It had double U's, so I called it Burger instead of Burger. Started finding exploits in the bot and abusing it. Leading to this, a member of Avisha joined the Aquatus Discord to request, or should I say, complain about their harassment, only to be met with further harassment from other Aquatus members, as shown by the screenshots here. Aquatus members continue to make fun of this person, asking for their bot to not be abused. The person was asking for their bot, not the Aquatus members. And for this event to not be ruined, the Aquatus person asking, the person was simply demanding for some respect and politeness, only to be met with mockery. However, all this drama culminated in Crocofan, the leader of Avisha, finally stepping in and explaining in brief that Avo Avisha does not want to associate with this, and he wants Aquatus to leave them alone. Finally ending this drama by saying that the Aquatus members need to back off, and also telling his chiefs to back off. Like final responses by other people, leading to the drama finally sizzling out. Low-key, I was not expecting major drama coverage this week, but here we are. Newest Green or High Roll Mythic Showcase. The Green Mythic Showcase of this week is this very high overall spring by Funny Harp. According to them, this is a leaderboard spring for the highest overall roll. On to the advertisements. I did not remove this. There's just nobody paid me or like paid for ads so far, so I never had to put this in any weekly. But this week, today we got an ad by me. I paid myself. I am currently looking for a green Sunstar or a green Quetzalcoatl. Sunstar is a relic, Quetzalcoatl is a wand, to purchase. So if anyone has a green Quetz or Sunstar for sale, please let me know. Best video of the week. This week I'd like to shout out two up-and-coming content creators in the community. Frank Wynncraft with his guide on reading item change logs, and Abba, I hope I got their name right, I hope I did not mess it up, with their YouTube short showcasing beautiful photography inside Wynncraft. Wynncraft meme of the week. The meme of the week for this week is this meme making fun of the removal of Smokestack and how Trickster is now a spins-focused archetype again, submitted by Dammit. The best community feedback thread of this week goes to this thread where they want to discuss how level scaling in chess needs to be improved and could be revisited. Alright guys, that's it for this week's weekly news coverage. I am sorry if I missed anything, but on a personal note, while I'm writing the script, I just broke, which means qualified by the way in non-debating terms, for semi-finals in a British parliamentary debate competition in my university. So that should explain why I've been missing a bit. But then again, thank you so much for watching. Huge shoutouts to Alex for editing this video. And this is your host Sugo out. Please like and subscribe. Peace!